Okay, hey man.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I'm here at the Far Cry event, you know, here in Paris. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I showed you a lot of stuff and I'm here with the creative director of Far Cry 4. Maybe you introduce yourself a bit.
Yeah, my name's Alex Hutchison. I'm creative director of the project.
Nice. So, I tweeted out, you know, ask the guys, shoot me some questions what you want to know about Far Cry 4, and I guess we get to it right here.
We can answer everything we're legally allowed to answer.
Okay. Okay, the first question, can you stun in Far Cry 4?
Can you stun? No, no, you can't stun in the sense of a traditional RPG stun, but you could, you can wound someone, so you can do a melee. It's not necessarily a kill. If they know you're coming, it's not a kill. But no, you can't stun anyone.
Yeah, it's you know, sneaking up and stabbing in the back. That's
it's lethal force only. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we kill. All right, and next question was, okay, what are the main improvements in your opinion for Far Cry 3 to Far Cry 4?
Well, there's so many. Pretty much any feature or system that's coming from Far Cry 3 has improved. There's more weapons, there's new vehicles, you can ride elephants and gyrocopters, there's new tools like the grapple, there's new weapons like the grenade launcher, or you can throw knives now, so lots and lots of smaller features everywhere. Some things I really like is we have concurrent mission threads now, so you can go on and learn about, you know, your family in Kyrat and your personal history, or you can continue on the thread of the Golden Path, which is like the rebel force, so you have more agency there. You can actually choose which side of the rebel faction you want to ally yourself with, so you can choose the Mita or Sabal, who are the two different sort of warring heads of the organization, and both of them change the sub-objectives you get in the next mission. But personally, I like co-op. I like being able to play co-op in the open world, being able to bring your friend in, still capture outposts and fortresses and bell towers, and all the sort of new stories you can construct with your buddy.
Yeah, there was a lot of questions about co-op on Twitter too, and multiplayer is the big thing.
There you go. We can talk about co-op. Yeah. I don't think we're outing multiplayer yet, but it does exist. It does exist.
It exists. So co-op, 2 people.
Yeah. Yeah. So co-op is 2 people. I mean, for me, especially in a co-op environment, I mean, maybe it's personal taste, but by playing an intimate game like Far Cry, I don't want 16 random people running around in my world. You know, I just want my best friend along for the ride. So you can have one other person in there with you, and it means you really have to work together as a pair. So you know, you could grapple onto my gyrocopter, and I can fly you around the map. Yeah. We can, you know, I can ride an elephant while you're sniping from a distance. So there's all these kind of nice emergent strategies.
Are in the co-op missions or the gameplay, is it the same as the single player?
So
there's
no, and it was important to me that there's no, if you're a single player, you know, you're someone who likes to be on your own, that you don't miss any content. You can play the whole game single player, there's absolutely no content you miss out on. But all the open world activities, all the quests, as I said, all the towers and outposts and fortresses, you can do all those co-op or single player. So you can just pick. And you can go back and forth, so I can play single player for a while, then invite you in for an hour or 2, then you leave, I just go back to my single player game and keep playing.
That's really nice. With the grapple hook, when I was playing a bit, I saw there is some fixed areas where I could use the grapple hook, or is it like free, or are there limits where I can shoot it randomly?
No,
it's
structured. No, we talked about all the bit of Batman. No, we talked about all having a more free-form system, and the early prototypes we built actually allowed you to do it anywhere. But the problem is our game is in a valley. You know what I mean? So there's lots of mountains to climb, but the very edges are cliffs, and we didn't want you climbing out of the world. So in the end, we structure it, but there's lots of choice still. So you can swing from point to point. You can use it to climb up. So there's still lots of player agency.
From a first glance, I could see the map looks huge.
Yeah.
It is, I don't know, twice as big as the previous.
No, I mean, ironically, in terms of land area, it's the same as both the South and North Island in Far Cry 3, but it's much more dense. So there's more activities, there's more animals, there's more encounters, more sort of ambient civilians, so there's just lots more going on. So it takes longer to sort of chew through than Far Cry 3.
Yeah, definitely, I could feel it in that 1.5 hours or so, 2 hours I was playing, is literally I ran into a thing after the other. It was like, okay, dang, this is done, freaking eagle attacks me out of nowhere. And those eagles, man.
They're annoying, huh?
Annoying as hell.
Yeah, get a shotgun. You need to equip the shotgun, switch to your shotgun, and it's all over.
Alright, so if I have a PC then with a mouse, I'd probably be
You're probably fine.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, here people are asking about the PC port. We're talking about PC. How is it progressing?
It's great actually. We were just talking about it yesterday. So it's in line with everything else. So it'll be a great platform to play the game on. So there's no gameplay differences between any of the platforms. But obviously the PC, if you have a beast of a PC, it's going to look even sharper and even tighter.
Yeah, I got a beast.
There you go. You're going to be happy. You will see amazing reflections.
All right. So the new location and the new, you know, the whole lore, the whole storyline. What was the idea? Bring it. This is a really, you know, fresh and new environment. Like somewhere in the Himalaya, kind of. So what was the inspiration for that?
Well, I think you found most of it in the sense that it's fresh. You know, we play a lot of open world games. We're fans as well as developers, and so we're looking for somewhere new for people to visit. You know, so we like the idea that Far Cry has a little bit of a holiday feeling, you know, like you're going on a holiday. Admittedly, it's a dangerous, crazy holiday, but it still has a little bit of that holiday vibe to it. And we wanted somewhere with more verticality, so somewhere that was more mountainous, so you could use the gyrocopter and the grapple. And of course, we still wanted somewhere with lots and lots of exotic wildlife, really tightly packed. So if you look at the Himalayas and Nepal and Kathmandu and those sorts of areas, our fictional country is a combination of those.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like the artwork in the game. I mean, if you look around here, the style, some people were asking, why are there carnival flags?
Yeah, no, prayer flags.
No, there's not prayer flags, you noobs. Gotta know it. So, okay, I guess we have time for one more question. I think Anik was reporting the hard drive was full. Okay.
We may have no more. This may be already over.
Oh yeah.
Maybe just pretending.
Yeah, that would be fine. So, any caps on the PC version, FPS, etc.?
I wouldn't want to give you a hard answer on that, but I don't think so. But we have to check with the hardcore PC crew.
Alright. So, and last but not least, one. Okay, map size, we got everything. Okay. Okay. The length of gameplay and some secret and funny things that happened during the development process.
During the development process? Well, the game is probably, I don't know, looking at average people, it's sort of 30 plus hours, so it's a big game, very dense, especially if you want to do all the side.
Yeah. I looked at it, I mean, if you're really an achievement hunter, this might be a game for you. There's hundreds, literally.
There's a lot of stuff to do, so which is cool because, you know, I think one thing we did really well was make the side content, the extra quests more interesting and more grounded in the environment, so I think there's some great stuff there. What was the other part of the question? Was length of game.
Length of games and funny things that
funny things that happen during development. Well, no one, you know, nothing terrible happened, so that's always a bonus. No industrial accidents. I can't think of anything. The really funny ones can't be repeated on camera, and the other end just sound lame. Just this usual dev thing where far too much booze was drunk, and you know, there's far too many weekends were worked, and you know, we just hope everyone likes it. Yeah.
Well, gamer habit, right?
Exactly. Pizzas and beer. There's a lot of that going on.
Okay, I think we got one more. That's interesting to myself. What goes through your mind when you're developing like female avatars in the game? How is it? What's your approach there? I don't know if
I don't think we treat it any differently than you know some depending on the story you're telling, different characters are appropriate. In Far Cry 4, it's the story of AJ Gale, but we have amazing female antagonists. Like there are 4 sort of key antagonists in the game, 2 of which are women, and we try for diversity. I'm super proud that the game has people from all over the world working on it and people all over the world in the game as well. So lots of diversity.
You always have strong women. Maybe this was a typical question why women always this weak help.
Yeah, no, like you probably met Anita already in your playthrough. Angry woman.
In Far Cry you have powerful women. Citra.
Yeah. Yes. No, I think it's a cool thing. Yeah.
So. Definitely a positive role if you were referencing to that with your question. So yeah, I guess we can wrap it up. Thanks a lot for your time.
No problem, thank you.
Much appreciated.
Appreciate your time.
Really looking forward to the game.
Cheers.
Bye guys.